So, now we are on Halo, which will be our main theatre for most of the game. Let's pick up some supplies, desecrate the bodies of our fallen comrades. Although they are very resilient bodies, apparently. And head over here for a bit. I'm supposed to head that way, of course. I'm sure it is, by virtue of the fact there's a strange creature over here. Look at that. This is another addition to the game from the mod, not the original. It adds some, well, fauna to the Halo ring. Livens the place up a bit. Makes the environment a bit more fun to wade through. Over here there was a skull that was added in the remastered version of the game. So if you're playing the remastered version with a nice, well, quotation marks, nice graphics, you can pick that up there. There isn't really a point anymore since the Master Chief Collection just gives you all of the trophies from the beginning. How nice of them, how generous. I love this design as well. It's so clearly docile and animalistic, but so creative and interesting too, with the spine, bones sticking out at the back and this weird kind of hook claw, and this horrific alien face. It looks like a Zen creature from Half-Life. Very reminiscent.
Warning. I've detected multiple Covenant dropships on approach. I recommend moving into those hills. If we're lucky, the Covenant will believe that everyone aboard this lifeboat died in a crash.
So if you move quick enough, you can avoid a little firefight here, with the Covenant being dropped off by this dropship. Dropship.
Inbound. They must be looking for survivors. I recommend immediate evasion.
That's what I'm doing. I think I was fast enough as well. Nothing too serious. And just a little squad of grunts and elites. Should be able to handle them. But, well, I wanted to listen to Cortana. She's cool. I don't want to let her down. Here we have Banshees for the first time. The flying fighter jet of the Covenant forces. Thankfully, surprisingly weak for fighter jets, which makes them easier to combat. But they can be an annoyance more than anything else. Flying down and swooping in to damage you when you're focused on other enemies. But as you can see, they go down relatively quickly. Where's the other one? I always usually kill one here while the other one gets away. I don't want to do that actually. I don't like the idea of a Banshee that affronted me getting away. But he did anyway. Did he actually just leave the area permanently? He went very far, my god. Very strange. What's over here? A little pack of grunts and elites. I suppose I haven't explained the enemy types yet, but they are fairly obvious at this point in the game. You have two, so far. Grunts, who are the little guys, and elites, which are the big guys. Not overly complicated. Grunts are very weak, simple to fight. A single headshot will kill them. If not, they don't really have much health on the body either, so you'll take them down fairly quickly. There's usually a dozen or so of them. Huh. What a coincidence. A new enemy type introduced. Did he just friendly fire his own guy? With the plasma pistol? He destroyed his own shields. Well, the shields of his own ally. That was funny.
I'm reading a lifeboat beacon over the next hill. We should check to see if there are any survivors.
Huge Covenant force engaging our surviving Marines. Let's jump to the rescue, shall we? I used the assault rifle for most of the last mission. I will use the pistol for this one. The environment here is a lot more open, as you can see, so the pistol will actually be a lot better. This is where it excels. It's Sergeant Johnson too. Hey buddy.
We called for evac, but until you showed up, I thought we were cooked.
Sergeant Johnson is a huge character in this franchise, but in the first game, he plays an oddly and surprisingly small role. We'll find out. He's essentially a tertiary character more than anything else, a reoccurring joke. And a reference, like I said earlier, to the Sergeant from Aliens. Take down these guys. So these are the dropships. They have a little cannon, which can hurt you, but they won't stay for very long. They descend. They release troops of Covenant forces, and then they leave. Very simple. In later games you can actually destroy them. In this first one, not so much. They are completely invulnerable. I believe they're called the Spirit, but I might be mistaken on that. I don't have an encyclopedic knowledge of Halo games, although I do enjoy them. Another one over here. I love the design of the Spirit. It's a bit silly, the kind of tuning fork shape, but they kind of abandoned this in the sequels for a new ship called the Phantom, which is the main dropship of the franchise, and I find it honestly less visually pleasing. It looks more like a generic alien ship, kind of just to look like. I find the tuning fork just a bit more interesting. Sillier, sure, but silly isn't always bad, especially if it makes something memorable. Okay, another squad, let's go. Man, Sergeant Johnson with the sniper rifle is just obliterating these foes. This does demonstrate already how effective the sniper rifle is. Trust me, when we get our hands on one, it will be just as effective. I think I can destroy the gun on these, which I don't believe was a feature of the original. I believe that was added in the mod. I think the gun on the back might have been added in general, now that I think about it. Not entirely sure of that though. Let's go. Bam. 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 When I have a pistol, I like to pick off the other enemies first. And then the elite. Just because it's a bit simpler. Like so. Is that the final one, or will there be more? There is more. Nothing to do here but defend against the waves of Covenant forces descending upon us. But my god, is the music beautiful. It makes even the simplest firefights have a air of gravitas about them. Okay, done. Completed. Good job, team. Full marks, 5 stars and 10 out of 10 rankings to Sergeant Johnson. He really carried the rest of the Marines there, which I suppose he always does.
Look, more lifeboats. They're coming in fast. If those lifeboats right on top of it.
More Marines descending, which we are going to save. I can't wait.
Roger, Cortana. Okay, Charlie Team, Warthog deployed. Saddle up and give 'em hell. Roger.
The Warthog.
Stand by